Alrighty, everybody, we are here for the first card of the week from Crystal Dominion. Let's take a look. There's actually already some spoilers. I'm a little behind on my news catch up with everybody, but it's okay. We're gonna do it. We have time. You can expect video cards of the week on Fridays now, assuming there is a card of the week on Thursday. My Tale series will continue to be airing on Wednesday, and any local videos or news updates, which I might do, should be coming through on Mondays now. Anyway, you can expect any new videos coming out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. The Crystal Dominion card of the week, Robel Akbel. I can already tell he's got a funny ass name, so he's 11. Producer, Kageyama's here. Card of the week series, Crystal Dominion, schedule releasing November 26th. We knew that. Bleeding article. Now let's get straight to the main topic. Robel Akbel, 15 legendary Earth card. Original art. Yep. 4-drop Earth, Black Mage, and Warlock Warlord. Interesting. 11. Forward 8,000. And he's got a full art. When Robel Akbel enters the field, you may pay 1 crystal. You may pay crystal. When you do so, choose a forward or monster, break it. Seems good. At the beginning of the main phase 1, during each of your turns, choose a backup in your break zone and add it to your hand. Very good, actually. Okay, Akbel appears to be one of the key characters of the Wings of the Goddess, which is clearly visible for our illustrations. Is also part of the mystery. They'll need to refrain from divulging too much here, so please give the game a try if you have a chance to do so. Forward 8,000 speed first. Field you may. Whoops. I should explain this first. The icon C here indicates the new crystal feature includes in Crystal Dominion. As such, the first ability reads when enters, you may pay. When you do such as a forward, you can break forward. Crystal Dominion resources can be obtained by dulling backups or discarding cards from your hand. It cannot be obtained by dulling backups. Crystals are also obtained through some kind of card effect. For example, take a look at Geomancer, which is just a whole nother spoiler, right? I don't think we've seen this one exactly yet. When Geomancer enters the field, gain 1 crystal. Put Geomancer into the break zone, choose a forward. It gains Brave until the end of the turn. You can only use this ability during your turn. Crystal Hunt cards. That's interesting. Look, CO Crystal 001. That's cool. It looks like, I guess they might be just reusing Crystal Hunt cards for this, which is interesting, but whatever, it looks nice. The cards read when Geomancer enters the field, gain crystal, gain 1 crystal. Now, unless the crystals are obtained or used to pay for something, the crystal will remain in your hand. Remain in your hand as a resource until the game ends. It would be best to manage your crystal count with the counters like dice and tokens from the board games. Alternatively, playing the card such would also work. But Crystal Dominion booster packs also include a random card that will help you manage crystals. And see in the image above, you could use those. Well, for tournaments, you may not use FFTCG cards that can only be used in game or coins or such. Treat this as you would deal with counters. Okay. Easy obtaining by means exemplifying Geomancer, Robel. The ability should be relatively easy to use. By playing Geomancer in advance, you'll be able to defeat a forward or a monster by playing him on the field. Has another useful ability. Crystals aren't involved with this one, but it will allow you to choose a backup in your break zone and add it to your hand. As long as the backup is in your break zone. Yeah, okay. It doesn't really say much. Like, there's not a lot of combos here, but a very solid card, obviously. As long as... So we already know that this crystal mechanic is coming into the set, and it's going to be... I guess there's... at least here in my locals here, there's 2 thoughts, right? It could be very good, but it also could be very abusable. It's going to depend how easy it is to generate crystals. Obviously, we're already seeing it's as easy as playing a backup for some elements. And then it's also how to maintain them and when to use them. Also, there better be at least cards that remove some. If not, things might get a little complicated early on. So I really hope they thought of that. And just being able to get a backup at the beginning of your main phase is such a really, really strong card. Mainly because you could effectively play him turn 1. No, not turn 1. You play him... I guess he's a little slower than I'm thinking, right? But he's still pretty good. He's able to, as long as you're getting resources back continuously, like he's gonna be. If you're able to get it back at least in one turn, you're fine. But cards that do this, also just so everyone is clear, this ability is an auto ability. So it will be. You should be able to cancel it with an Ishtola or anything that cancels auto abilities. Amaterasu will be able to stop this. Will be able to stop this. Let me rephrase that. So he falls in that little category that's weak to that. Amaterasu will be able to kill him, but I'm sure we won't leave him unguarded. So as far as the crystal thing goes, I think this might be a typo. The crystals will remain in your hand as a resource until the game ends. But he goes on to say that it was best to be managed by a crystal count with counters like dice or tokens from a board games. Alternatively, playing cards and such would also work. So ideally, you're either holding a stack of these in your deck box with you, so you can keep physical count, or just put one out with a dice on top of it, or just dice. It's going to be a little rough and give players something else to keep an eye on. Remember, you always have to. It's both players' jobs to keep count of these things, right? So whenever an ability is used, make sure your opponent is removing a counter or whatever. However they're keeping track of it. He is 11, so 11. The 11 engine is already coming back. We had the Mobius, and the Prish and all that stuff happen. The Star Sibyl's never gonna go out of style, I don't think. The more 11 cards you get, that engine just gets better. I can't even remember what set that's from, but it's really old and still really relevant today with cards like this. And so yeah, this is all pretty good. It looks like next time Rochelle's going to be coming out from a new character from the motion picture. That's the last thing we caught there. People are saying that it's the Spirit Within or Advent Children. I don't really think there's many more motion pictures. Oh, the King's Glaive, right? So maybe there's. We already saw some 15 stuff, so maybe a new Crow, another Cloud maybe, or more Remnants, Sephiroth, or Spirit Within characters that I don't even know their darn names. Anyway, guys, this one's pretty straightforward. It's a really solid card. Other than the 11 and the Earth stuff, we don't really have any synergy just yet. I don't think the Black Mage synergy is real yet. Neither is the Red Mage synergy, right? There's a lot of cards that say when you play a forward or when you play a Black Mage or discard a Black Mage or play a Red Mage, discard a Red Mage kind of stuff. I don't think those synergies are really playable just yet, but maybe this guy might help them. Also, I don't know if we have a way to search Black Mages specifically, but I doubt it. And hopefully he finds his way into just every deck, really. As long as you're playing Earth. Oh. Alright, well that was my dog, and this is me signing off. So let me know what you guys think. I guess we'll catch you guys next Friday for the next card of the week. Goodbye.